Hello Cancer, welcome to GRAYCI'S Gamut. Today I'll be doing a love and relationships reading for you. This is timeless, so take this energy from this read when you see it to a few weeks out. Also, it is a general reading. It is not personal, whether it feels like it or not. Take what's for you, leave the rest, but stick around long enough to know the difference. We're going to pull a Wisdom of the Oracle to kind of get a sense of what's going on for the week, what you may need to focus on, what may arise. I feel like some kind of a surprise going on here. Feels like marriage or a proposal. I'm not so sure whether it's you. It may be you, but I feel like getting the news of this. All right. Let's see what we have going on for Cancer at this time. What is the focus at this time? We have go the distance. Go the distance. Keep trucking. Being in it for the long haul. And we have, whoa, to the sea in the reverse here. That's a protection message. Throwing caution to the wind, or I feel kind of like getting out there and doing some things, moving on with some things, moving on with something here. Let's read from the book for these. For you guys, we have the number 47 here. Go the distance. Essential meanings: endurance, strength, and the long haul. The Oracle's message: to bring your dream to life, you must think long-term and pay no attention to the fluctuations in the current of your experience. Joy and disappointment commingle with opportunities, so there's no need to fear the occasional obstacle. Life is not a sprint. This card is a reminder that you have endurance, strength, and fortitude to carry you all the way. Remain true to yourself. Your authenticity alone will keep you in alignment with the energy of miracles. Your relationship message: you either are in or calling in a harmonious relationship that can stand the test of time. For better or worse, as you ride the ups and downs and even strain, break yourself, and are remade in new growth, you are being redeemed by the power of regeneration. Harmony does not mean there will never be a wrong note played, but that the relationship is marked by endurance and dedication to overall unity. A new song can be written, an instrument can be tuned, and the symphony of love will play on. Listen with your heart. Isn't it magnificent? Yeah, somebody may be going through some, patchy times with their partner. I don't feel like it's, for some of you, it could be some major things going on, but I feel like it's more like just arguments. There's a lot of stresses because of money, possibly, things going on that just seems like everything's going downhill. But I feel like it's okay. I feel like you will get past this. It's this too shall pass kind of moment. You have to the sea. Essential meanings: being in flow, returning to source, recognizing how pieces fit together, a natural pattern of events. It's funny because that card as well said something about pieces fitting together. Protection message: when external conditions appear to block every attempt to move forward, there is no hidden message for you to decipher. Like the ocean, the tides of experience ebb and flow. You are in a natural cycle, so know that things will flow again in due course. There is no cause for alarm. Stop resisting and fighting against the situation and learn to flow even when the tide is going out. Relax and trust in the abundance that will soon be within your reach again. An ancient mariner saying applies to you now. When fishermen cannot go to sea, they stay home and repair their nets. Interesting. Worrying about the little stuff. It seems like not so much worrying, but focusing on, should I say, focusing on some things that you can't control, some certain things in life, right? I feel like there's a lot of negative things being thrown at you and your partner within your relationship at this time. I feel like it's, although it feels burdensome, although it feels like things are going terribly wrong, I feel like underneath it all, it's a just tests for you and your partner. seeing which way you will, you know, how you will handle it. The universe won't give you anything you can't handle. So don't worry about it. I feel like there's still, you're going to be in it, like it says, for the long haul. Going through some obstacles, but still getting out clean on the other side. All right, let's get into the body of your read, Cancer. We have the Ace of Cups in the reverse. This may be a no if someone's asking something at this time. Aces are gifts, right? Aces are things being brought into you, things that are given freely from the universe, positive energy. It is in the reverse. I feel like it's not seeming like something, like you feel something was meant to be. But it is. I feel like it is. Whatever this that you're going through, it's just a piece of the puzzle, right? It's just something that you have to go through, and someone is in fear, I feel, of their relationship ending, that some things are going very wrong. You don't feel, it seems like you don't feel like there's enough love to continue on. Let's get some more cards out here before I say anything else. Page of Cups in the reverse as well. Someone is waiting on someone to tell them that they love them. Waiting on them to let them know how they really feel. This is more of a new relationship. I'm talking on that energy. So just be mindful of that. Someone thinking you got to hear it, wanting to hear it from them, and they just haven't given into it yet. I do feel like this Go the Distance card is telling of this will last. It doesn't feel like it, but it will. Pages are messages or something that may present itself to make things more clear for you, and it is about emotions. I feel like not knowing how a person is really feeling, and them not electing that information. It feels like it's something that's strong and something that's good, but with these in the reverse, I feel like them not telling you. They show you affection, they show you, but so I feel like with these in the reverse, you're unsure of where this relationship is going at this point. This doesn't have to be a new relationship. We're talking of any relationship. It does feel, you kind of feel upside down on it. You don't know what's going to happen. They say that nothing is wrong, right? They say there isn't a thing wrong, but you feel like they're not acting the same. That's what it feels like here. And this could be new relationships, old relationships, things you've been through. Someone just acting different. All right. What else for Cancer at this time? All right. We have a Tower on the bottom of the deck. That's overshadowing the read. Something's going to come to a culmination here and boil over. This may be with that feeling of arguments I kept feeling. We have the Three of Wands, the Empress in the reverse, and the Hermit. I feel like someone looking out with this Three of Wands, it's usually the card of things changing. Things not changing necessarily, but beginning to see change on the horizon, you know, being able to see something positive possibly happening. This Empress in the reverse, I feel like someone is trying to get with child. That may be why in the reverse you haven't gotten there yet. It may be taking a toll on your marriage, your relationship, whatever position you are in, but trying to have, it just feels like obstacles. This obstacle that just, you have to get over it. You have to do this hurdle. And it seems so great. And it's such a pressure on their relationship. I do kind of feel here like this Empress is like ready to, you may be feeling like your person's going to give up, right? Right when you thought things were going well, you thought you could see that you would be with this person for forever, right? Or for a very long time, and then beginning to feel not so much, you know? It feels like looking out like, I can't see what they're thinking. I want to know what they're thinking. I want to know what they're feeling, because maybe they're not being very direct about it. They think that they are, though. So I wouldn't write off that they don't have they're not all in. You know what I mean? They're not. I feel like they're all into the situation. I do believe that with this Hermit here, this is all, it's solitary energy. This is just the way you're thinking. I feel like you're thinking it too much. You're overthinking what their actions and the way that they really feel. And this is you alone thinking like this. You alone not certain. I feel like they are certain. I feel like they're going through something, though. They are going through some things, and they may not have told you the whole story yet about what they're going through. There may be underlying things here. I do feel like it comes to a head here. I do feel like it'll needing to end up starting over, maybe. I feel like there's maybe a dishonesty going on here. Not that they are trying to do anything to hurt you or anything like that, but I feel like that's why you're unclear. They may be acting different. They're not acting quite the way they were. It's because something is going on that they're just not telling you. Maybe there's a separation of maybe they feel the same way you do. You know what I mean? Like maybe they are feeling like things are changing a little, because if you feel that way about someone, you're definitely acting different as well. You don't realize you are, but a lot of times you are. Let me pull some cards for clarity here for you, Cancer. I feel even though there's a tower here overshadowing this, I don't think it's about ending a relationship. It may be about restarting it, kickstarting it, figuring out that you both want a happy ending with this. You both want to make more of it and have more of it. You're just not sure how to go about it. You have the Four of Cups. We're going to put this here. The Four of Cups is about not being able to see a good thing, right? Not being able to see something that has greatness to it, that can be great. Not being able to look past what is going on, to see that this is an incredible connection. You have the Two of Cups in the reverse. For some of you, if arguments have started, there may be I feel like there may be a separation. Not because they don't love you, not because, or that you don't love them possibly. I just feel like there's a lot of stresses, a lot of triggers that cause arguments. It just feels like spatting. And for some of you, you're fairly new in a relationship. So, and by fairly new, I mean within only a few years. You know what I mean? You know each other well enough to think that things are right, but you can tell the difference when they're acting a little different because something's wrong. I think for someone, they're having issues with someone else. That may be this what they're not telling, or they don't want you to think something bad about them, so they're trying to cover up the fact that someone else is really in their face, possibly at work or at the people they hang out with, whatever. I feel like somebody like literally trying to get with them, so be mindful of that. They I feel like with this Two of Cups in the reverse, this is, it could be you as well if someone is trying to impose on your you know, trying to talk to you, and but you're with somebody, and you try to tell them, and you're trying to keep them from knowing, because this may anger them, or vice versa. It may anger you enough to, you know, cause a big ruckus about it, which is understandable. But this may be something like that, where, and then here you are thinking that they're changed their mind or whatever, and really they're trying to hide the fact that something's going on. It's very stressful. We have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like this is saying this is not it's not as bad as what you think it is. I feel like some of you think that they're cheating. Some of you think that something's, yeah, Ten of Swords, see? Some of you may think that they are doing something they're not. It's gonna bother you. It's something that'll bother you, I feel, but not heartbreak, not stabbing you in the back kind of stuff. I feel like this is just an extension of what it is. This is in the reverse, saying it's not what you think it is, and this is, you think it's this. You think it's something very terrible, and it's something else. It might not even have to do with somebody else. I just feel like there's something that they're not really letting you know what's really going on. Maybe to save you from the stress that they're under. King of Swords, they're not talking. Definitely, it's in the reverse. I feel like they're not telling you about something. It's something enough to change the way that they act, but not... I feel like they're just not divulging information to you. And maybe something they're going through that's bothering them, that's hurting them too. If I'm kind of feeling here like if your person tried to... I think they tried to have a conversation with you as recently about marriage. They may have not said it directly, but they were like talking about it, and maybe they had it in their head that they wanted to further this connection, right? They wanted to make this solid. They wanted to, and maybe they brought it up to you and you kind of laughed it off and was like, and so they just agreed with you. I wouldn't want that either. But in reality, they do, and this might be bothering them, and they're not telling you. Huh. This may be them thinking that you feel differently about the situation because of what you said, right? Two of Cups in the reverse. This may have been their way of trying to ask you, and you thought it was just a regular conversation, and here it bothered them. It began to bother them, and it hurt their feelings possibly, because they may even have the ring already. They may even have the ring already. Wow. Okay. And there's Judgment. And there's Judgment. Now they're afraid to say something. They're afraid to ask. They're afraid to do it. Wow. Because you've already had a conversation about it. Unwittingly, you told them that you wouldn't want to get married. You know what I'm saying? Or that you wouldn't want to commit. When in reality, you do. And I'm looking at this like shedding light. He's holding the lantern up, you know, shedding a light on this judgment. Shedding a light on the situation. Okay, we're going to veer off of that energy a little bit here. Let's look at, there's Four of Cups in the reverse. Popped out before I could even say anything. This is a whole different energy here. This is maybe for if anyone has asked a question. I feel like someone is crushing on somebody, right? I feel like one of you or a few of you may be crushing on somebody, and you feel like they don't even see you, like you're not even, like you don't even exist. This is somebody maybe you've spoken with just a few times, but they don't really hold conversation with you. They walk away. They are noticing you. I feel like you think they aren't, but they are noticing you. They've thought more than just... I'm not thinking like they're not lusting after or anything like that, but I do feel like that they do notice you. They do remember your conversation. They may say something to you too. They may like bring something up from an old conversation you had with them, like they remember things about you that you've said or your preferences, things like that. Maybe maybe you had a slight conversation at a vending machine or something. I don't know why, vending machine, cafeteria, and be like, oh man, I love it. I don't like that, or I do like this, and they'll remember what you said. And someone who's not paying, you know what I mean, someone who um doesn't know you exist, wouldn't know your preferences, and I feel like this comes out in the open, like in another conversation. So, kind of weird, but that's what it feels like. What else for Cancer at this time? Five of Wands. I feel like someone has a work crush. I'm feeling like around the water cooler, at a vending machine, on a cafeteria, whatever it is, wherever you have lunch, something to do with around having lunch. I feel like they, with this Five of Wands, I feel like they want to speak to you, or they want to. I feel like they definitely notice you. They definitely are. They're kind of holding themselves back because, you know, maybe workplace romance isn't a thing where you work at. Maybe it's not something that they generally do or involve themselves with. I do feel like there is a chance that this person may be crushing back on you. Justice. This may be a Libran energy here. It is about them. I feel like when I see the scales, it's like, and they're even. It's like they feel the same way about you. That's what it feels like to me. You think that they don't even know you exist, but in reality, they've been noticing you too. Maybe they just don't believe in starting romances at work. For some of you, this may be just not being fair. Feeling like I don't feel like it's one-sided. I feel like someone is feeling the same way about you. Anything else here for Cancer? We have the King of Swords. They're going to talk to you. They're going to approach you. I feel like they will say something. They will approach you. Whatever is going on here, they're definitely crushing back. And I feel like they are going to end up approaching you, going out of their way to approach you and say something. Start a conversation of some sort. You're going to think it's a regular about something at work, and it turns into something else. Nine of Swords. It jumped out over here. I'm thinking it's trying to tell me it's a different energy here. So let's go over this way and see what else Spirit has for you guys. The Nine of Swords. Somebody is stressing over their relationship or over a situation here. I feel like somebody is having issues with a friend, possibly. Worrying about how it's going to go. Let's see. Queen of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Seven of Cups in the reverse. Let me move these down a little bit. Give me some room here. Well, I can't really go too far, so let's go over here where you can see it. All right. The funny thing is, we have these King of Swords here twice, right? And now you've got a Queen of Swords. This can be couple energy here. There may be someone with this energy as well. This may be a friend that may turn into a lover here. I feel like when a king and queen of the same suit come up, there's a power couple kind of thing going on here. There's a strong couple energy. And I do feel like this is needing to tell somebody. I feel like somebody here may, the crush that you have may be someone who's been a friend. Someone who's been a friend for some time, and you need to speak out with this Queen of Swords. You need to stop thinking about it, because the Nine of Swords, I always feel like, is not just a stressing kind of card to me, or losing sleep over things. I feel like it's being very focused on something to the point of other things in your life, you getting distracted from other things in your life. And I feel like you need to get it off your chest. You need to talk to this person. You have the High Priestess. I feel like culminating this energy to get up and change, to do something. It causes drastic change here with this Tower. I feel like it really changes the dynamics of a relationship. This might be what you're worried about here. If it's a friend we're talking about, not wanting that to change because they may be someone that you talk to often or you spend a lot of time around or with, and this may be needing to have this conversation though with them, because I feel like they feel the same way. I feel like for a lot of you, they're feeling the same way. And you have the Seven of Cups in the reverse here with this energy as well. Being afraid to make the wrong choice. If you say something to them, maybe they won't feel the same way back. For some of you, they will. For some of you, they might not. I feel like there's a mutual thing going on here, but you're stressing yourself out about it. You're worrying about what the outcome will be so much that you don't speak. But I feel like you need to, and I do feel like it's connecting to some of this couple energy. This may have been something. I know this the Seven of Cups in the reverse. This could have to do with within the reverse. I feel past tense. This may be an energy that happened before. This could be the beginning of any one of these relationships here that we've already been talking about. And I still go back to how I felt about an engagement or something coming out here in the open that affects things that you hear about, something you hear about. All right, we're going to pull a Grace card. This was a little bit confusing. It's a little all over. If you've been here before, you know that I read intuitively, and what I feel for the cards might be totally different situations, each one, or they could all be combined into one as well. So just be aware of that if you want to try to follow my lead here. Well, okay. We automatically got our cards. We have Soul. Practice good soul care. The quality of our outer life is always dependent on the quality of care we give our soul. All right. Awaken. Keep your eyes open. When we decide to live a more conscious life, we see signs of grace everywhere. And we have illumination. A path being illuminated here. Showing you which way to go. And I feel like opening doors. Believe in the power of grace. When we least expect it, a new door will open and the light of grace will illuminate our next step. You're not going to know unless you tell somebody how you feel, or try to bring that up in a conversation if you're in a relationship and you're not quite sure what's going on in their head because they're acting funny. I feel like definitely keep an open mind. If it's talking of this, keep an open mind about what they're going through. And with judgment in the reverse in the middle of this, I feel like don't be judgmental over whatever they tell you. Don't elicit a conversation from them about it. Make them feel comfortable enough to tell you and then pass judgment. Don't do that. Even if you feel funny about it or you feel jealousy, whatever the heck it is that comes up, feel like something comes up, don't show them because they're going to feel like you're passing judgment and it's going to close them off again. All right, Cancer, that's it for this read. Please like, share, subscribe. Join my community here if you want to. Have a great week. I'll see you next video.